edX allows to divide your students into smaller groups. Those groups are called cohorts. Using cohorts, you can create different experiences for different groups of learners. Imagine we have a corporate policy and we should limit an access to its certain content to different employees or departments. For example, we want financial questions to be available to CEO only, and the implementation strategy both to HR and CEO. All the other content will be available to all the employees. To solve this task, we need to create both content groups and cohorts. The content group option allows us to control the content available for different groups. And the cohorts functionality gives us an opportunity to divide people into the groups. Let's start with the content group. Go to the settings and click on Group Configurations. Click Add your first content group button and add our CEO group. And create another one that is called HR. Now we should set the conditions for the content. We are going back to the outline page. We wanted financial questions to be available to CEO only. Choose the unit you wanted to set the restrictions for. Click on the drop-down menu and choose Content Groups. Now check CEO option and save. This unit is now limited to CEO only. Now we should do the same for the strategy. But allow it both to the CEO and HR. As you can see, limits are set and this part is done. Now we need to create the cohorts. This can be done in the LMS. Go to the instructor's dashboard and select cohorts. Just click on the checkbox to activate this feature. Now we should create our first cohort. Enter its name and pick the strategy for assigning learners to it. This can be automated or manual assignment. The automated assignment strategy automatically and randomly divides course participants into groups. And manual strategy allows us to control who goes where. In our case, we need to pick manual option, as we need certain people in CEO and HR groups. Select the content group we've created earlier in Studio and click Save. Now we will create a second cohort for our HR department. To add members into the cohort, you need to select the cohort and manually enter an email or username of the person you want to add. To add several users at once, enter multiple usernames or addresses separated by commas or new lines. Let's add few members into the CEO cohort as well. All other course participants will be assigned to the default course group that the system creates automatically. You do not need to add members into this group manually. In case you would need to rename the group, click on the Settings button and enter its new name. If you check the course now, it provides different content depending on what group you belong to. Members of the CEO group have an access to all the materials. HR group members have no access to the financial questions, and all the other users see general information and goals only.